My name is Skolles. I'm project manager for Super PACs, and this is the closeout plan. Evaluating the project for success, we have to ask ourselves, were the milestones met? Yes, all backpacks were delivered on time. The final project cost was $1,300,000. This was within budget, actually under budget of $200,000. Organization revenue goal was $400,000. This was exceeded because we stayed under budget. Business objectives and impact. The first one, on-time delivery for the 3 stated product deliverables. Desire to complete the total program under the stated budget of $1,500,000. All milestones accomplished by the due dates listed. Supplemental contracts for future additional units. Customer satisfaction, U.S. Army was satisfied with the product. The closeout plan asks these questions. I am responsible to organize the closeout plan as the project manager and ask ourselves, did we design and produce the product the U.S. Army needed? Were all the contracts met? Are all tasks completed and personnel are on another project? Handing over the completed backpacks to the U.S. Army, was it successful? Did we get acceptance for future contracts with the U.S. Army? And what could we do different and more efficient for the next project? The project scope, our job is to create 200 backpacks with the refrigerator unit and radio module for the U.S. Army. We needed to keep the budget under $1,500,000 and deliver the units on time. Contracts. Resolve any issues with customers in regard to contracts. I went over the final items with the U.S. Army, got their approval for the quality of the backpacks, received final payment for the last delivery, returned all documents for the Army's records. Checklist. I have created a checklist, a punch list for all personnel to finish the work so we can officially close. I will have an exit interview with all personnel and then assign them to their new project. Handing over the project. Transference of the project will be internal, establishing training programs needed to continue the backpacks, discussing technical designs and features with the engineers on the project, and making all designs and specifications available to recreate the backpack. Gaining acceptance for the project. We discussed all the project successes and failures with the lessons learned analysis. Myself and the U.S. Army then put a plan in place to be more efficient with the next contract. Overall, they were happy with the backpacks and our organization as a whole. Harvesting the benefits. Super PAC's success with the development of these backpacks has put our name on the map. Having the U.S. Army as a satisfied client will promote more business and larger contracts in the future. Putting it all to bed. Myself and the lead engineer filed all documentations relevant to the project in a secure repository where others have access to it. These records would include all the pertinent information to the project, such as my WBS, resources, materials. This step also includes recording of all of our vendors and their contracts. All payments must be closed out. Finally, all costs for the team personnel must be accounted for, including non-employees. Disbanding the team. Super PAC's last step in closing out a project is to disband the team. The engineer team will be assigned to a new project. The production team is now working on the next order of backpacks for our next customer. The delivery unit was a third-party vendor that completed their deliverables, received their compensation, and signed off on their contracts. Thank you for your time, and I hope Super PACs and the U.S. Army will continue business for years to come.